Hi, I'm Dr. Gene, and these are my top 10 essentials. Number 10 is, in fact, the French cuff plain white dress shirt. Cuff link, see, you can go from gold or you can go for silver. Completely changes the entire look. You can go with one type of tie and then you can switch it out to a different type of tie and completely change the look. The crisp white French cuff shirt is like the quintessential utilitarian. It takes your swag to a whole nother level. You absolutely have to have this in your repertoire. All right, number 9. These right here. My QC35 Bose noise cancellation headphones. These things right here create a cocoon of ultimate productivity. The noise cancellation feature on here drowns out all the sounds around you, and the silence is almost deafening. I use these to listen to music. I also use these with no music, just the noise cancellation, so that I can work on my most important work in absolute silence so I can maintain my focus. These right here, absolutely necessary. Next, look at these right here. These babies, right here. I travel with these. These are my cologne in a portable little spray bottle. And so what I do is I take these and I coordinate these to my actual favorite colognes. This one is my Issey Miyake, which I color code them so the silver matches that, the black matches my Armani code, and this little purple one matches the bottle of my cool water. These are absolutely genius. You just pop these off, you pop the lid off of here, you put it on top, and you pump it up, and it fills your cologne because you have to smell good. You can't be out in the world smelling like God knows what and who done it to who. So these right here, absolutely a part of my travel essentials. Number 7. I don't care what you say, all water is not the same. If you're one of those people that think that all water tastes the same, you have never tasted good water. Evian, right here, best water on the planet. Fiji, second best water on the planet. If you think all water tastes the same, do a taste test. Get your saltine cracker, get some regular water, get one of these. Taste it, saltine cracker, taste the regular water. I promise you, you will fall in love with good water. Why? Stay hydrated, my friends. It's absolutely necessary. Number 6. Boom! I cannot live without my watch collection. I have somewhere between, I would say, 50 watches or more. I am an avid watch collector. I've been collecting watches ever since I was 16, 17 years old. I even have the first expensive watch that I ever bought, which is this one right here, is the Sector. It cost me about $1,000. It was when I was 18 years old. I worked 2 jobs just to get this particular watch. That was over 25 years ago. This watch is fairly old. We also, as some of you may know, I have a company called MOGUL Watch Group, and we source watches for high-end watches, or we buy and sell them. We even trade at times, and so look up MOGUL Watch Group on Facebook, and you can see a lot of things that we have. But I collect vintage watches. This is a vintage Rolex Thunderbird. It was the first Rolex with the rotating bezel. It was made for the Thunderbirds for the Air Force. It's a pilot's watch. It is from the late 60s, early 70s. It is absolutely vintage. With our company, we can custom create watches. And so if you zoom in on this one, you can actually see it has the Leadership Uncensored logo on it. And this is for Leadership Uncensored. I had this custom made. If you'd like to get a custom made watch for you, holla at your boy. This is the classic. This is the quintessential, classic, timeless Rolex. It is two-tone 18 karat gold. This is the pièce de résistance. Again, I have watches that range all over from all different types of prices, but I am an avid collector. Of course, when I travel, I keep them in my trusty watch box because it makes it easy to choose. Why? Because you got to coordinate. You can't just have one, you got to coordinate. This right here. This is my baby right here. My MacBook. This right here carries everything for me. It is my graphics machine, it is my word processing, it is my surfing the net, it is my research tool. This is the utilitarian device that I use in everything in my life. This goes just about everywhere that I go. And see how nice that is? It's nice, ain't it? You like that, don't you? Me too. Watch this. Because then my next things are my iPad, which I preach out of, and my iPhone. Notice how they're all of similar color. Why? Because as I just told you, you got to coordinate. Things got to look like they belong together. My iPhone, I have to tell you something, because there's an argument. This is where the fight starts. Technically, to me, my iPhone is not really that great of a phone per se. But as far as a device that allows complete integration to all of my platforms and all of the things that we do, this thing right here can conduct business anywhere in the world, and it is an absolute essential for me. So when it comes to Mac products, they don't get viruses, they don't get hung up. You get a PC, I know some of you you're like PC people, you know, you gotta get over that. I used to be a PC guy. MacBooks, they don't get viruses like PCs. This one right here is just as fast today as it was when I got it. Because you know what happens? A lot of people don't understand. PCs, they slow down after a while. They got a shelf life on them. This stuff right here, all of my technology. This one right here is amazing. Absolutely amazing. These are my Aqua Strength resistance water training system. I usually swim a lot in the morning as part of my workout routine, and then I use these in the pool, and they provide resistance. And so when they provide resistance, it's just like lifting free weights, and you can adjust the weight by the speed in which you move, and it provides resistance against the water, and it gives you a resistance level workout. These things right here, I don't know who created them. I wish I had of. I'd be a multi-billionaire by now. This right here is absolutely one of my necessary essentials. Love these things. Get you some. Hey, boom, there it is. Books. My next essential. Listen, people have spent an entire lifetime and they put all their knowledge into a book. Do you realize in the time it takes me to sit down and read one book, I can consume all of the knowledge that a person has spent a lifetime to get. I love physical books, physical ones. Now, I use my iPad to put books in, and I can use them on the road, things like that, and do my research there, but there's nothing that replaces the actual physical book. I happen to have written 12 of them. This one, the Leader Shift book, teaches you how to increase your business, advance your career, or to grow your ministry. It is a 1 year, 52 week, shameless plug. I wrote this one. Pick it up, buy you about 10,000 copies, send it to everybody you know. But if you want to grow your business, grow your ministry, advance your career, this is the book to have. It's 52 little mini lessons. You can do one a week and it'll take care of you for an entire year. But I love books. You should see my library. I have tons of books. I remember my pastor years ago told me, never put as much on your body as you are willing to put in your body. So, books, that's the way to go. My last, number one thing, drum roll please. Pen and my trusty notebook. Now, you're gonna say, how analog? I know that. This is very old school, very analog, but this right here is life. I believe, personally, you can have your own conceptions, but here's what I believe. If God is willing to give me ideas and revelations, I ought to use a nice pen, which here's my Mont Blanc pen, and a nice notebook in order to record all of these insights and things so that I can obviously refer back to them and to make sure that I don't miss anything. Now, don't tell anybody this, just between us. I don't like the refills that come with the Mont Blanc pen, so I use a Pilot refill. However, if you don't tell anybody, I won't tell anybody. But the pen itself, nice. Always have a nice pen, nice notebook. This is how you record all of your information. So, thank you so much for tuning into Monday Morning Mastermind, a weekly Christ-centered mentoring video that will help you increase your business, advance your career, or to grow your ministry. I am so glad you chose to be with us here. Please click, like, share. Make sure that you share this with other people so that they can level up their leadership. We're at Leadership Uncensored, where we give you the tools, the clarity, and the confidence to level up your leadership and to be a difference maker for the kingdom of God. Until I see you again, we love you. God bless you.